Alrighty, here we are in the off season. We just lost by 1 point to the Carolina Panthers. Through 3 picks was not good. Got a lot of questions about quarterback this off season. Obviously, we did fire Marlon Burgess, hired Sammy Rios, and our defense turned around a little bit. So we'll see. See the head coaches who got fired. Zach Taylor fired. Sean McDermott fired. Pete Carroll retired. Mike Tomlin fired. Mike Zimmer fired. And then Sean McDermott is now on the Bengals, and Zach Taylor is with the Vikings. So, looking at these, Sean McDermott and Mike Tomlin. I mean, Mike Tomlin, good defensive coach, but I don't know. Do we hire him as our defensive coordinator? Let's see. Would it be possible to? Would it be possible to hire Mike Tomlin as our defense coordinator? This is just an experiment. But I don't want to fire Sammy Rios. You know, our defense played well. I'm not going to fire him to check. We're just going to advance to the offseason. Look at staff week, I guess. So, looking at the weekly recap, or the yearly recap, MVP, Jonathan Taylor, as well as Offensive Player of the Year, Okereke, Defensive Player of the Year, Ron Rivera, Coach of the Year, Fuller for the Eagles, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Payne for the Bucks, Defensive Rookie, and the Panthers win their first Super Bowl. Good for them, I don't care. Not salty. Looking at here, we have upgrades for Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs is just on there, and so no team signs him, but he also doesn't retire. So, can we... I'm just intrigued about the prospect of having Mike Tomlin on this roster. But I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't care enough. Oh, I just did this, man. See, I'm all flustered after losing the Super Bowl. I'm recording this right after, so. We have nothing to do in this staff week. We got to go to resign players. And I think in this window, let's see if we can trade in this window. I'm not 100% sure. I forget. But if we can we not? So looking at the third mock draft, Antoine Farrell was somebody we were very interested in. Who they got us taken? Marcus Sharp. Interesting selection. Looking at people who we have. Not a lot of completion on anybody here, really. 40% on most. Got 60% on some of these corners, though. I'm going to look at Carey, though. I mean, he is 5'11", so I'm not really sure. I'm going to look at the corner. Maybe. Looking at who we got to re-sign, though. We got 9 players here. Greedy Williams would like back. Alden Smith not coming back. T.Y. can come back. Kari Willis, I'm not sure. So we're going to look at all these players. Tanner Muse. He played well. I would offer him a 1 year. But not for that much. This is what I'd offer him. He's going to test free agency. Eric Fisher, don't care. No. Paris Campbell, I think, deserves this. Okay, so Paris Campbell's back. Knox, you were a good project. Not really going to offer you coming back. You as well, Mike Lucas, Clayton. I do like Steven Smith, though. I guess I didn't like him earlier. McIntosh and Costin. I do want Costin back. Okay, so Costin is not coming back. And I'll bring you back for 2 years on this price. Okay. Levi, don't really care. So I think these are our big three here. First, Greedy Williams, I'll offer you this. With that said, I'm not going to be looking at any I'll offer you this, T.Y. Out of respect, T.Y. Okay, and I think Kari Willis can dip. Kari Willis can dip because we're going to need to save some money. Don't want to answer that media question because it's just going to affect our fan stuff because he declined. Okay, so we got returning from injury. It's looking at the retirements. Cole Beasley. Dr. Cole Beasley retires. Cordell Patterson retires. Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh all retire. Thomas Morstead. Tom Brady retired. Emmanuel Sanders. Trent Williams. Emerson Griffin. Anybody else that kind of sticks out? Kyle Long retires again. Alshon. All right, Deshaun Jackson. Some good Eagles. Mostly Deshaun Jackson. Looking at the combine results. So, I mean, think about what we want. I think quarterback has to be in play here. 6'2", good throw power. He's pretty fast, so that's interesting. But maybe we get a third, fourth round quarterback. First, great throw power. I mean, Darren Hargrave's kind of intriguing. I'm going to throw him on here. We're going to look more in depth as we get close to the draft after we know what we can get in free agency. So looking at free agency, we have 22 mil. Got to look at who we can cut. Minka would be a great signing. QB-wise, Aaron Rodgers, Jimmy G, Tyler Heineke, who made the Pro Bowl. Jacob Eason, bring him back. Okay, we're going to come back. Running back wise, we are fine. I mean, some of these guys would be nice to have, but we realistically don't need any of these guys. So, unless they, fall, we're not going to get any of them. Same thing here. We don't really need a fullback to sign. We signed, a receiver last year. So I don't know if we realistically need another one. Unless someone, drops out. McCole Hartman would be nice, but we do have that. I mean, I like what we have already. We'll look at T.Y. But realistically, don't need a receiver either. Tight end. Also don't really need. Now, offensive line is interesting. Obviously, we have some good players. But we do need that left tackle. J.J. Watt would be nice. Montez Sweat would be pretty nice to have as well. We'll see how much he's asking for in a little bit. And kind of same thing here. We need another guy here. Clinton Farrell would be interesting to have. Rashawn Gary would be interesting. So, just looking through, there's nobody super important for us. I mean, there's some people I would like. There's nobody that I would say we absolutely need. So we're going to go through, we're going to look at some stuff and make some offers. All right, coming back, we have 3 offers out. We have one for Montez Sweat, one for Sheldrick Redwine, and one for Ross Blacklock. And so, I don't know about Montez Sweat, but our pass rush was really bad, so I think I'm going to do this. And I'm going to back out. And now, I'm going to come over here. I didn't mean to go to injury report. I meant to go to Trade Center. So we're actually going to go to Trade Center here. Now, if you look here, and we got Carson here. Okay, man. He's a huge cap hit. But who would want Carson? We have the Bucks want Carson. The Falcons want Carson. And the football team wants Carson. Packers want Carson. Saints want Carson. Okay, so he has some good interest around this league. Okay, so let's see who has the 27th. The next was the football team, 30th. The 6th pick. Okay, so Carson has a big cap hit, is the thing. So I think realistically, who is their quarterback though? How much bigger? Mitchell Trubisky. So Carson and a first round pick for the 6th pick, I think is realistic. Because I don't think you could, I mean, I could probably in Madden swing this another way. This honestly is probably fleecing them a little bit. Let's see who, okay, you can't afford him. Who was the next team? The Packers, the 10th pick. Who's your quarterback now? Jordan Love, I don't think you would. The Saints, who's your quarterback now? Ian Book. See, this is kind of realistic. See, I think I honestly think this is more realistic. I mean, we could probably get something better, but I don't think it's realistic. And I want to keep this kind of realistic, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We have history with the Saints already. With trading them Jadavion. And Rock Sin. Actually, no. We're going to go back. Because I don't want to do another deal with the Saints. I'm going to go back to the Falcons. Maybe they just don't want Trubisky, alright? We're going to do this. They think Carson Wentz can return to his old ways. They liked how he looked. He was a playoff quarterback. So I'm going to try this. If it works, we'll do it. If it doesn't, that's a sign that it's too unrealistic. Okay. So, it doesn't work. So now we'll go back to the Saints. And now the Saints here. Would you just want Carson Wentz for first? Okay. What if I give you a second and you give me a next year third? Okay. What if I give you a second and you give me a this year 4? So, Carson Wentz is out of Indianapolis. Carson Wentz and a second-round pick for the first rounder, number 25 overall from the Saints, and a 4th-round pick. That opens up some cap room for us, which I think I'm going to do. We are in win-now mode. I'm going to tell you this. We are in win-now mode. We got 31 mil now. So I'm going to make some more negotiations and see what happens. Okay. Obviously, we are back. Obviously, we added some players. Reuben Foster, just a 1-year deal. Or 2 years, actually. 8.9 total. But obviously the big one here, we're going to lowball Aaron Rodgers. You know, he wants 32 mil over a year. I'm offering him 17.5. So almost half of what his asking price. And we're going to see if we can land Aaron Rodgers. If not, I'm fine drafting a quarterback or seeing what we can do. I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to go into player personnel. We got contracts. And if you look at all these, who do we want the most, I'm saying Montez Sweat. So I'm buying that. So let's hope we can get Montez Sweat, increase the likelihood that he will sign. Here we go. Next week. Okay. And here it is. We get Montez Sweat. We get Sheldrick Redwine. We get Ross Blacklock. But the big one. We lowballed Aaron Rodgers. And we got him. We signed Aaron Rodgers. I think our QB situation is settled. Aaron Rodgers. We're going to have to fix his number. The newest member of the Indianapolis Colts. And, you know, maybe he's coming over because he wants to be closer to Pat McAfee. And, you know, everything with him. Obviously, you know, a little bit of trouble with his anti-vax self. But in this world, COVID don't exist, okay? In real life, it very much does. But this one, he doesn't. So we have an X-Factor quarterback now. Wants to be closer to Pat McAfee. Likes Indianapolis because of the show. Obviously, who has his number? We're just going to do it right now, okay? We're just going to do it right now. You can wear number 20, have fun. But Aaron Rodgers is going to be your Indianapolis Colts quarterback for at least a year. He's here. And now this has become a very dangerous offense. An offense that was number one in the NFL already. Went to the Super Bowl, lost by a point as Aaron Rodgers. Now we have Aaron Rodgers. We have Jonathan Taylor. We got some decent wide receivers here. We got a good tight end. O-line's a little, you know, good on every part except for the left tackle. We added Montez Sweat, who's going to bump over here. We got a good team. We got a really good team now. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we can do. Now with this new mock draft, let's see what they got us taken. Now that we signed Aaron. I'm thinking we might have to get Aaron a wide receiver. Okay, let's just go because we're on this. They got us taking a left tackle. They got us taking 2 back-to-back left tackles. Don't know if that's going to happen, bud. Okay. Looking at our signing of free agents, we have $9 million left. What negotiations we got? Just Reuben Foster. I think I'm good. Good with where we are. Advance of the week. Hopefully Reuben Foster will sign. I need water. You hear my voice going out? Still no Reuben Foster. Do have some private workouts. I'm actually going to spend them on a few different people. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go with Jose. I think I'm going to go with Cedric. And I'm going to go with... Oh, man. I'm going to go with Westerman. Okay. We're not looking at quarterback anymore, at least. At least right now we aren't. Looking at free agency. Just negotiations. The Patriots have come in. So we're just going to withdraw. We're going to go get someone else. I don't want to get in a bidding war with anybody. And I think we're going to go with Jermaine Pratt, actually. Pretty good. Yeah, Jermaine Pratt, obviously playing in the Super Bowl this year. He's been decent. So we're gonna just offer him this. See if he wants to come be a Colt for a year. We are going to now advance the week. Let's see if we got Jermaine Pratt. I think it's pretty likely that we got him. I'd be actually surprised if we didn't. It's taken a while. Okay, so we did not get him. See if the mock draft has changed at all. Still got us taking double left tackles. Probably should have sent one of those in for a private workout, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Viewing free agency recap. So we're just going to look, see who are... Okay, he's still there. I don't know. So obviously we have these four, our big four. Minka went to the Eagles. Kareem Hunt to the Falcons. So we're just looking for, Fletcher Cox to the Raiders. So the Eagles get a big defensive player but lose another one. Looking for anybody in our division. J.J. Watt back to the Texans. Okay. Kelsey to the Cowboys. Never. I would lose my mind if that happened in real life. Wow. Insane. Oh, Falcons making a lot of moves. The same with the Bengals. So Karis goes to the Falcons as well. Darius Slayton. So it looks like the NFC East having a lot of interdivision switches. Oh, Henderson goes to the Bucks. So not a lot from our division, actually. We probably made the biggest moves out of everyone in our division. Looks like the Bucks made some good moves. But the Eagles lost a couple key players. Just looking at that, looks like they lost some of the most out of anybody else. Now we're going to get to the draft. Got 2 first-rounders from the Carson Wentz trade. And here we are. We're going to pause this draft. We're not going to trade into the top 10, I'll tell you this. First pick is going to be that corner, probably. Alrighty. Rapp, QB for the Vikings. Wide receiver for the Dolphins. Linebacker for the Bengals. Corner for the Bills. Henderson goes. Okay. Left guard, kind of surprising. Right end. Not a lot of quarterbacks going yet. Okay. Looking at our draft board, is there anybody we would realistically want to trade up for? I mean, we scouted Jose. And he's fast. And I think Jose would be someone I'm interested in. But I don't want to trade up this much for Jose. He's probably going to be gone. I think if we get 5 more picks, I would be interested in trading up for Jose. Okay, left tackle goes. Middle linebacker. Surprised they didn't take a DN or defensive tackle to replace Fletcher Cox. They probably... Chargers could take receiver. They do. Okay. I mean, when you have someone like Justin Herbert, you're always in position to take a quarterback. Alrighty. Now wide receivers are kind of flying off the board, so maybe we don't take wide receiver here. McAllister was interesting. He was interesting to me, but I don't think I'm gonna take a first round quarterback after just signing Aaron Rodgers. We're kind of in win now mode. Now Whiteside is also interesting. Okay. And he's fast. And I think running 2 tight end sets would be interesting with Whiteside. And I mean, he's fast enough where we could consider a move to wide receiver. But I suspect that he may go before he gets to us. Not our biggest need. But I mean, we're in win now. So we're taking best player available. Looking at our picks, the tight end is so intriguing. But we also have this left tackle here, and I mean, if we want to protect our man here, I think we have to take the left tackle. As much as I want to take the tight end, couldn't. But we get a hidden dev, all right? Okay, the Browns don't need a tight end. The Bucks. They might, but I don't care. They do. We're gonna look at him. We're gonna look how he does. I thought about trading up for him, but we have Titans take a quarterback. Interesting. So we'll look at the Titans. We'll look at the tight end for the Bucks. I just didn't want to trade up for a tight end when we already have a tight end. And Cedric Brooks, the top safety, C-man. I mean, A catching, C. I gotta take him. I gotta take Cedric Brooks. Another hidden dev. Let's go. That was probably our weakest spot, so I'm happy about that. To end off the first round, we have Bryce Watson. Looking at other positions that we would want to take, I'm thinking here, running back, we're fine. I'm thinking about taking a wide receiver. Left end, defensive end, we don't really need. Defensive tackle, we do need. Corner would be nice. So let's look at the top corner on the board. D zone, I played too much zone to draft him. Defensive tackle, look at, you. Look at you, man. He's fast. He's pretty strong. I think Marcus Sharp. B finesse, B power moves. Okay, I'm going to bank on Nico going before him. But as soon as Nico goes, I'm going to try to trade up. It's worse because he's going to a division rival. It's worse because he's going to a division rival. And I don't know anything about this guy. I know nothing. He did not participate in the combine. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. What about here? What about J.P. Evans, 22, A catching? Kind of fast. He's interesting. He's interesting. I mean, we have a fast guy already. We also, Pyramid's gonna go first. Evans is our next target. We don't really need him. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be enticed to trade up for him. Nico Hernandez goes. Okay. The Rams don't need a wide receiver. The Eagles may need one. Let's see if we can trade with the Eagles. Who would you like, Mr. Philadelphia? Okay. You need a QB. That's fine. I can't help you there, though. You need a middle linebacker, which you just drafted. Can't give you them. Can't give you a center. I can give you not a safety. What about corner? Is there anybody in my corner group I can give you? I can give you Austin, but that's not. Would you want for a second? I wouldn't imagine. Just seeing who I have here that I can offer you. I don't really have much. I do have. I'm gonna probably bring back TY. Okay. I would offer you Teray. Maybe? And a fourth? I'll give you my later fourth and see if that works. What about my third? I want this wide receiver. What if I give you DeMichael Harris? I mean, he's not great. Okay. See, I think you would do it. I think you would do it. But do I want to get rid of you? I mean, you didn't have a single catch. But you were a third-round pick, man. I don't want to trade you. What if I trade you Stephen Sullivan, eh? You want Stephen Sullivan? Alright, you want Stephen Sullivan even less. Okay, what if instead of DeMichael Harris, they give you Bart McMahon? He's younger. He's younger. Okay, no. I'm going to give you a pick. 6th-round pick. Toure. Okay, we made the trade. I want this wide receiver. That's basically all it comes down to, is I want the wide receiver. He looks good, okay? He's 6 feet. He's only 175. Okay, but look at this combine. The best 3-cone, 20-yard shuttle, broad jump, vertical jump, and his broad jump and vertical jump, both top 5. He looks good. He looks good. He has a catching, so I'm gonna draft him. Normal dev. Oh no, normal dev. Oh man. It's okay. It's okay. And with that, I don't really have any more targets, so I'm just gonna sim to my next pick. Looking at who is on the board. Looking at defensive tackle here. He is the strongest D tackle here. Got C finesse moves. I'm actually intrigued. I'm intrigued by him. Let's see what Felix Huffman looks like, though. B power moves. 2nd strongest. And I'm enticed. He's younger. He has B power moves. I'm getting him. Felix Huffman, normal dev. It's okay. My next pick here is just a couple picks away. Thinking about what we need. I think I would like to go with maybe another lineman. Got Chris Woodyard. A impact block. You know, impact block does not really matter. Looking at you here. Yeah, D's across the board, bud. I'm gonna go with you, Ron. How are you looking? You got B pass block. I like that. I'll draft you. Normal dev, but that's okay. Now we got a 5th rounder. Thinking about everything. Intriguing. He's tall. He's got F-man coverage, though. Jeez. Not great. I'm looking at you here. He's fast. I like him. I'm looking for speed at linebacker, basically. And we got a lot of bigs. We got a lot of bigs in the 5th round. Do we get another wide receiver? Damian Douglas? No, he's too slow. Way too slow. What about this free safety? How you looking, bud? D-man coverage, that's not great. Yeah, I think you look like you're hot garbage. I am looking at a D-tackle now. Again. You're fast. You're just an overall athlete. How much do you weigh? Could I move you to defensive end? 292, you're not really a defensive end type, but you're just a pure athlete, and that entices me. Okay, now I would like to get, maybe a running back. Alfonso Kendricks. Why are you dropping so much? You're 23. 448. Decent. Decent. You are 5'8", though, bud. Yeah, you're too slow for me. You're way too slow. Hey, kick return, though. Good for you. Sellers. Yeah, no. Nope, not interested. Dalton Bridges. 23. Alrighty. You all suck. I'm going to go with Kendricks. 23 is out of Ohio. He's short, but who cares? Alrighty. We're getting a fullback. I want a fullback. James Hyder. You're enticing. Okay, 4.8 speed. Who's the fastest out of all of you? I want to know who got the speed, alright? That's the only bad thing about combine grades. You can't really tell who would be the fastest. 4.9. Okay. So far, Hyder's winning this battle, okay? Okay. So, 6'3", 245. 22. Good speed, good strength. Welcome to the team. Normal dev. That's okay. LSU fullback. And our last pick of the draft. Who we getting? Who we getting is the question. We don't really know. I don't know. Nick Shipley. Are you good? Not really. You kinda suck. Not gonna lie, Nick. Let's get a tight end. How fast are you? You're pretty fast. I like it. You're the fourth and second, so I like that. And we're going to the end of the draft. It's going to be all she wrote for us. Looking at the draft recap, we have a few people we want to look at. Let's look at our players. Okay, 69 overall, left tackle. Not great. Cedric Brooks, 71 overall. Not great. But J.P. Evans is a 77 overall. J.P. Evans, my God, you are wonderful. Welcome to the team. What a steal in the second round. These guys both have devs, though, so that's good for us. Felix Huffman, 66. 65 left guard. 63. And 66 halfback, though. We got to look at this man right here. Marcus Sharp, 75. Hidden dev. If it's a star, it's okay, man. If it's a star, it is all okay. It's good. It's good, okay? He was a superstar. Maybe I should have traded up for him, but we wouldn't have gotten the wide receiver if we traded up for him. So, a little bit of a trade-off. Let's just go. Let's see who the best players in the draft are. Those are the main ones I want. Okay. Wow. Fourth best player in the draft. Jose was the other one. Obviously, we're better. Okay. Jose, adios, man. So, overall, not a pretty good draft, actually. We're probably getting 3 starters after not really getting any last year. Preseason week 1. We are advancing. But what we're really doing here is we're going to sign some free agents. see what undrafted free agents we want to get here. I mean, it's pretty enticing to sign a couple different players, but it looks like there's no QBs we really want. Costin can come back. I want Costin back. Welcome back. Also, I want, T.Y. I want T.Y. to retire here, so. '84 speed. I like you, though. Howard. Nobody on the O-line I want to sign. 77, actually pretty good. You got 78 here. What's everybody's strength? 80, 84. All right, you look good. You look like you're going to be good. So you can come. No. Rod Tate. You're old, though. You were a 24-year-old. That's the problem, man. But you were fast. All right, Rod Tate, you can come back for one more year. Unless someone else is better. '91 speed. Does anybody have good zone? 66 zone. Okay. Nah. 69 zone. Interesting. I don't think anybody's gonna make the cut for us here. Maybe Mitch. Hey, Mitch, you can come on. Okay, those are our undrafted rookies. Pretty good offseason for us, actually. Obviously, big one being signing Aaron Rodgers. But overall, great offseason. And I'll see you guys for the preseason. Peace out.